Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Lovely Lele. I'm back again with another discussion, I'm going to call it. Again, I am still looking for a few good men, y'all. I don't think I'm going to find them. It's going to take some time to put together what I'm trying to put together as far as the blind date show, because some of y'all are just not looking for anything long term. I'm one of those people at this moment. So I get it. But like I said, I did have a lot of women that wanted to come go on the blind date show, but there just wasn't a lot of men stepping up. To be honest, the men that was interested were interested in dating me, and I'm not dateable because I'm not ready to date. So I'm just gonna say that I'm not dateable at this moment. So I am so sorry. But tonight's episode, why confront the other woman when it's your man that cheated? To answer that or to voice some of my opinions on that, I was on both ends of it a long time ago, not now because some of y'all like to take things and twist it and run with it. Um, I have confronted the other woman, but I did it for closure, just to figure out if it was true or not. Because of course, at that time, that person I was with was definitely not going to tell me the truth about what was going on. Um, what is dangerous to me is the women that confront the other woman, physically and wanting to fight this person because your man slept with them. I can't say they slept with your man. Your man chose to step outside of the commitment that he made to you and, pursue that other person and sleep with them or whatever they're doing. Um, so it's not that other woman's obligation to you. So why do that? We've seen stories all of the time about a woman confront going to another woman's house because her husband or her man is there and end up getting killed. Now, I'm not saying that some men don't confront other men about their woman, but we don't see that as much as we see the women confronting other women about the said thing. That woman does not owe you anything. That woman did not make a vow to you. That woman did not make a commitment to you. Even if she knew that he's married or has a girlfriend, she's still not obligated to you with that information. Some people do. Some people don't even know that you exist because some men, and I'm not just saying that men do we're talking about this topic tonight because some men are not going to be upfront about their situation is what I call it. So yes, sometimes the other woman gets as much as caught up as you. Sometimes it can go on for a long time and that woman can develop feelings for your man, and that man still do not tell her that there's another woman or a spouse. So sometimes the other woman does not even know. I'm not saying all of the time, but sometimes that can happen. So if you approach that woman wanting to beat her up, then you don't know. I mean, you can kill someone, or, well, I can't say that. I guess you can harm someone or get harmed, if you do that. So I just don't understand that. Um, I don't understand why women do that at all, especially a lot, including when I did it. I guess, like I said, I just wanted the closure, you know. Why not just take all of that out on the man? It's like the man is watching two women or more, go back and forth over him, and he's enjoying the, what's the word I'm looking for? The attention, I think, because some men really like that type of attention. Some men's ego, I personally think man is not designed to even be with one woman. I don't think that. I'm not saying that there are not men that really and truly, for whatever length of their relationship, I'm not saying that that man has solely been or can't be with one woman, but I'm saying that I don't believe, in my opinion, that a man is designed to be with one woman. And that is a whole different topic as it in his own, because a lot of people don't, can't look at that. But I really truly believe that men, there's no way men, you know, want to be with one woman. They can have a woman for whatever reasons he have them for. That woman may do what his woman at home does not do, but he still love home. Things like that. I know I probably get looked at crazy about that, but y'all know that that is true. But I don't that woman does not owe you anything. So I wouldn't even jeopardize going to a woman's house to confront her about my man. He should be getting the smoke from that. Like I said, he stepped outside of that commitment he made to you. Um, so take all of that up to him. Sometimes the woman know that they have a man. Some women love men that have other women, because it's just when they get done with the man, send them on back home type of situation. That's a whole nother topic as well. But yes, so I don't think a woman should approach another woman. It could cause a lot of trouble. It can ruin your life. It can ruin everybody's life involved. And ultimately, I just feel like if you are know that you're not going to be with just one woman, I really believe that you should let that woman that you're calling your main woman or your wife or whatever, let them know this information, tell them how you feel about being with multiple women, and then give her the option to choose to stay with you and go through that. Because whether we believe this or not, too, there are some people that are in marriages that have that type of understanding. There are people in marriages that what do they call it? An open marriage. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that because they have that understanding. So, there wouldn't be any confrontation between anybody because everybody have the understanding, because some people truly live like that. I just think too, if it's done behind that woman's back, she's lost all trust in you. You broke that loyalty. So of course she's going to be upset. So if you just be honest straight up and say, hey, I like to have sex, or I like to be with more than one woman. This is how I live. Either you want to roll with me or don't. Simple as that, because people do have the right to live like they want to live, but just don't be deceptive about it. And there's feelings involved, there's time involved, there's a lot of emotions involved because we women are emotional when it comes to something that we think belongs to us. Some of us don't like to share. You have to think about all of those things. Like I said, men, I want to know how men feel about this situation. Um, you can't have blame the man for letting somebody outside ruin your relationship. I wouldn't even say the outside person is running your relationship. It's the person that you made the promise to you. And then half the time, when you do confront the other woman, you still stay with the man after he cheated. Not saying that I haven't, because I have stayed with a man after I found out they cheated on me. Don't know why, of course, sometimes we feel like, our heart is in it. We put our time in it. We can change them. We think we can change them. And we stay with them and give them another try. And I think that opens another door to allow them to do what they want to do, because you took them back this time and the last time. So of course they're going to stay with you because they're benefiting from the relationship you all have. I feel like, instead of just letting you go out and do what they want to do. So, that's how I feel about that situation. Like I said, I've been on both ends of it. I just don't feel like a woman should do that. It could be the feeling of, you are a woman. Why would you do this to another woman type? I get that. because it makes a lot of sense. But if it's not that woman, it's going to be the next woman. So it's really a touchy subject. At the end of the day, if you know that you're going to be messing around, and just go for men and women, don't tie down, and I'm saying tie down that other person, playing with their emotions and things like that, because that can be dangerous. So, yeah. So, my last question of the night, well, the main question of the night: if your partner cheats, are you angry because someone came into your relationship, or because the person you trusted opened the door and let them in? And it only takes a little crack, a little peek through the crack, and they would just slide on in. So, what are your thoughts on that tonight?